Pick the wrong kind of psychopath, and he'll hunt you down. He'll dig until he finds out exactly what's going on. And that's not a bad thing. That's how it should be. A brilliant mind uncovering corruption, exposing the cracks in the system, and surrounding himself with some of the sharpest, most unconventional thinkers out there. This isn't new. It's been happening for a while. Some people say Elon Musk believes he's the president. Maybe not officially, but in his mind? Absolutely. He's not just running Tesla or SpaceX. He's moving like someone who sees himself as the one making the real decisions. Some have called him the vice president. Some have said he's already acting like he's in charge. Meanwhile, the actual government? Well, let's just say some people aren't convinced they're the ones in control. And then came a moment no one expected. Two completely different worlds colliding in a way that nobody saw coming. Elon Musk, the billionaire who wants to take humanity to Mars, suddenly in a public battle with Whoopi Goldberg, the actress and longtime talk show host. Their paths rarely cross, but now? They were locked in a feud that pulled in Tesla investors, daytime TV viewers, and even Joe Rogan. It started with a few comments on The View. Just another segment, another round of opinions thrown into the air, the kind of thing that usually fades by the next commercial break. But this time it didn't. Instead, those words lit a fuse. Within hours, social media erupted. News outlets picked up the clip. And before anyone could process what was happening, the conversation had escalated into something much, much bigger. Why did this blow up so fast? And how did Joe Rogan end up as a key player in a controversy that, at first glance, had nothing to do with him? Stick around, because once you see how this all unfolded, you'll understand just how much power a single statement can hold. It's not just about opinions. It's about stock prices, reputations, and entire platforms hanging in the balance. Whoopi Goldberg has seen her fair share of controversy, but even she probably didn't expect this. On a recent episode of The View, she made a bold claim. Elon Musk wasn't just a billionaire. He was using his money to control government policy. She said it with absolute certainty, but without laying out the receipts. And that's where things got messy. Some viewers praised her, calling it a necessary truth. Others demanded proof. Clips of the segment spread like wildfire. Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, everywhere. Suddenly, people were asking, was this a groundbreaking revelation? Or just a way to stir up headlines? While the internet argued, Musk's legal team was already moving. And what happened next? Nobody saw it coming. At first, it seemed like nothing more than a viral moment. Daytime TV doing what daytime TV does. But the more people talked, the bigger the stakes became. Every word of Whoopi's statement was dissected, analyzed, and debated. Some insisted she was just saying what needed to be said. Others warned that reckless accusations can have real-world consequences. And then, something strange happened. Tesla stock dipped. Not a massive crash, but just enough to make people take notice. Was it just market fluctuation? Or did her words actually influence investor confidence? It didn't matter. The timing alone was enough to raise eyebrows. Skeptics demanded that Whoopi back up her claim. Meanwhile, her supporters doubled down, arguing that Musk's influence in government was obvious. The debate was reaching new heights. And then, in the middle of it all, Musk made his move. Within days, headlines broke. Musk's lawyers had filed a lawsuit against Whoopi Goldberg. The number? A jaw-dropping $900 million in damages. The argument? Her statements weren't just casual talk. They were an attack on his name, on Tesla, and on the financial stability of his companies. Musk's legal team argued that in the world of high-stakes investments, words carry weight. One wrong statement can send investors into a panic. This wasn't just about a difference of opinion. This was about money, power, and influence. Immediately, the internet split in two. Some saw it as an aggressive attempt to silence free speech. Others believed Musk had every right to defend himself. After all, if someone makes a public accusation, shouldn't they be expected to back it up? One thing was clear. This was just the beginning. And some of the loudest voices in media were about to weigh in. And then, there was Joe Rogan, a man who's never been afraid to speak his mind. When he saw the headlines, he knew he had to say something. And with millions of listeners tuning in, whatever he said next would only add more fuel to the fire.